Salam and welcome. I've got a lot of respect for China as a world superpower. There's three major superpowers: America, Russia, China. Maybe there's others as well, I don't know. But China has decided they are not going to get involved in this tit for tat childish games with America. America says 10%, China says okay 10%. America says 20%, China says 30%. America says 40%. China has now said 125% and now go fly kite. We are no longer talking. So China says we are not interested in playing games. World politics is a serious matter. We are not interested in tit for tat games. You know what China has now done? China has now stopped its export of rare earth minerals. What does this mean for the world? It is shocking. Do you know what is rare earth minerals? Let me explain to you what is rare earth minerals. Myself, as a doctor and scientist, I also find it difficult to pronounce this. Rare earths are a group of 17 chemically similar elements that are crucial to the manufacture of many, many high-tech products, such as loudspeakers, computer hard drives, electric motor cars. And you know what? The US military needs these rare minerals. They use it for the F-16 fighter jets. They need it for the submarines. They need it for the warships. They need it for the intercontinental ballistic missiles. So now America has got serious, serious problems because these are I'll tell you what some of these elements are. They're called like neodymium, yttrium, europium. I can't even pronounce them, but they use in manufacture of television and computer screens that display colors. Everything you can switch on and off is being run on rare earth. So if you've got a house, anything that you switch on and off, rare earth you need. Basically, the world can't function without rare earth. You need it for laser surgery. You need it in medical technology. You need it for MRI scans. You need it for defense technologies. So China has now told the world, we are stopping it. How much does China control? Look at this graph. China is producing 95% of the rare earths in the world. Listen carefully, 95%. Then it's Malaysia, hardly. Malaysia 2 to 3%. Vietnam about 1%. The rest of the world combined is only about 2 or 3%. China controls the world. The whole world depends on China for military weapons, for their submarines, for computers, for TV screens, for your cell phones, for everything. Now China has told America, goodbye, bye-bye. We are no longer sending you rare earth materials. Goodbye. Can you imagine the power that rare earth has got? Can you imagine the power that China is now wielding on the entire world? Because remember, China is not a pushover. Who made America great? Let's revise history very quick. Who made America great? America was made great by China. In the 1800s, who built the famous intercontinental highway, at least railway, between the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, which gave birth to the Industrial Revolution in America, which gave birth to being America a first world country? It was the Chinese. The Chinese, together with the black slaves from Africa, and they were supervised by the Irish managers from Ireland. But it's the Chinese, the intelligence, the ability to use dynamite, the intelligent skills in building bridges and tunneling through tunnels, tunneling through highways and through the roads and through the mountains. They built the intercontinental highway from the railway from Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, and they gave birth to the first world country known as America. So my question is this: if China can switch off the rare earth materials to make the world sit up, why can't those countries in the Middle East who have the petrodollars, why can't they switch off their oil and tell the world enough is enough? We don't like what we are seeing going on in the world. So we're going to switch off our petrol. Let's sit around the table like human beings, like gentlemen, and let's decide what we as human beings are doing. Because what is going on, what we are seeing on our TV is horrific, is barbaric, it is shameful, and we are all suffering from PTSD. Vicarious PTSD, the whole world. So I salute China for what they are doing. China controls 90% of rare earths. Middle East controls 90% of petroleum. Everyone may just shut off everything. Let's get around the table. Say, well, look after yourself. Let me know your thoughts. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen.